A small, sputtering campfire casts dancing orange shadows across their terrified faces. Nobody is sleeping. They sit shoulder to shoulder on logs, flashlights pointed outward into the dark. Sam stands up, clutching his stomach. Sam. I have to use the bathroom. Natasha. Are you insane? You aren't going out there alone. Sam. I'm going 10 feet behind that tent, Natasha. I can't exactly do my business in the middle of the circle. Keep your lights on me if it makes you feel better. Sam walks past the perimeter of the firelight, stepping behind a large, decayed tent about 15 feet away. The beam of his flashlight glows through the thin, torn fabric of the tent. David. Sam? You good? Sam, OS. Yeah. Just give me a second. A beat of silence. Then, Sam's flashlight goes out. Lucy. Sam? Turn your light back on. This isn't funny. From behind the tent, Sam's voice calls out. But something is wrong with it. The cadence is stiff, robotic, like someone playing a distorted audio recording. Sam, OS. Yeah. Just give me a second. Natasha. Sam? Suddenly, a wet, sickening crack echoes through the clearing, followed by the sound of something heavy dragging across the dirt. David. Sam. David and Natasha sprint toward the back of the tent, their flashlights cutting through the dark. Ben follows with the camera, his hands shaking violently. They round the tent. Sam is gone. His flashlight lies in the dirt, the lens shattered. A wide trail of blood and torn fabric leads directly into a dense thicket of thorns. High up in the trees, the frantic, rhythmic clicking sound returns, moving away into the distance at terrifying speed. Ben. Screaming. It took him. It took him up into the trees. Lucy. Hysterical. No, no, no. Sam. Natasha. Picking up a heavy, sharp branch from the ground. We have to go after him. David. Campfire 3 a.m. The fire has dwindled to glowing red embers. The air has grown freezing cold. Fog has rolled in, thick and soup-like, reducing their visibility to less than 5 feet. The 5 remaining friends sit in a tight circle, weapons made of broken branches and rocks in their hands. Suddenly, from the fog right behind Lucy, a voice speaks. It sounds exactly like Sam. Sam, OS. Help me. It's cold. Please, Lucy, help me. Lucy gasps, spinning around. Lucy. Sam? You're alive? Chloe. Screaming. Don't listen to it. It's a trap. Sam, OS. Lucy, please. I'm right here, my leg is broken. The voice sounds incredibly desperate, dripping with agony. It moves closer. A figure emerges from the fog at the edge of the clearing. It looks like Sam's jacket, dragging on the ground. Driven by pure instinct, Lucy breaks away from the group and runs toward the voice. David. Lucy, stop. Lucy reaches the figure in the fog. She grabs the jacket. The jacket falls away, empty. Above her, a pale, elongated arm shoots down from the darkness of the canopy. Elongated, razor-sharp claws clamp down around Lucy's throat, choking off her scream. Gargling. Duh. Before anyone can react, Lucy is jerked violently upward into the darkness. Her flashlight falls from her hand, landing face up on the ground. Through the beam of the fallen light, a spray of dark blood rains down onto the autumn leaves. Ben captures the entire sequence on his camera screen. He drops to his knees, vomiting from sheer terror. Ben. It mimics us. It uses our voices. Natasha. Rage tearing through her fear. Damn you. Come down and fight us. Come down. she hurls a rock into the darkness above. In response, a terrifying chorus of multiple voices echoes from all around them in the canopy. Sam's voice / Lucy's voice / the creature's clicking. Layered together, distorted and mocking. Help me. It's cold. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. The splintering. Forest, 4:30 a.m. The fog is blinding. David, Natasha, Ben, and Chloe are running blindly through the woods, holding onto each other's clothing so they don't get separated. They abandon the camp, running in the direction they think leads back to the SUV. David! Keep moving. The sun has to rise soon. Just look for the light. Chloe trips over a root, falling hard onto the rocky ground. Her grip on Natasha's jacket breaks. Chloe! Ah! My ankle! Natasha! Stopping, turning back. Chloe, get up! Give me your hand. Natasha reaches out into the fog. She grabs a hand. But the skin of the hand she holds is impossibly cold, slimy, and the fingers are far too long. Natasha's eyes widen in horror. She looks up through the mist. Standing right in front of her is the creature. Up close, it is a nightmare of anatomy, an 8-foot-tall, emaciated humanoid with gray, leathery skin, its ribcage protruding, and its face a smooth, eyeless expanse dominated only by a massive, needle-fanged maw. The creature mimics Natasha's own voice right to her face. Creature, in Natasha's voice. Give me your hand. Before Natasha can pull her weapon, the creature's jaw snaps shut around her shoulder. She screams in agony as it lifts her off her feet. Natasha! Run! David, Ben, run! Natasha fights back savagely, plunging a sharp stick into the creature's hollow eye socket. The creature shrieks, a sound like tearing metal, and drops her. Natasha tumbles down a steep, rocky ravine, disappearing into the thick fog and darkness below. David! Natasha! Ben! Pulling David's arm. She's gone, David! We have to go. We have to go. David, crying, allows himself to be pulled away. They leave Chloe behind, who is still sitting on the ground, completely paralyzed by fear. As David and Ben run, they hear Chloe's final, quiet whimper behind them, abruptly cut short by the sickening sound of snapping bone. Forest Road dawn. The first faint, gray light of dawn begins to filter through the dense canopy. The fog is finally starting to clear. David and Ben burst out of the tree line, tumbling onto the dirt road. A few hundred yards away sits their stalled SUV. They are covered in mud, blood, and sweat. Ben is still clutching his camera, though the battery light is flashing red. Ben. Sobbing with relief. The car! We made it! We're out! David! Gasping for air, holding his side. Get inside. Lock the doors. We'll wait for a passing vehicle. They sprint to the SUV. David pulls open the passenger door, and Ben scrambles into the back seat, pulling his legs inside. David slams the door shut and locks it. Inside the vehicle, the silence is deafening. They are safe from the woods. Ben slumps against the seat, staring at the camera screen. He hits playback on the footage from the night. We have proof. We have to show the police. They won't believe us without the video. David sits in the passenger seat, his head resting against the cold glass of the window. He looks completely broken. David! It's over, Ben. We survived. Ben watches the video footage on the tiny screen. He watches the moment Lucy was taken. He zooms in on the dark canopy above her. As the digital zoom enhances the green night vision footage, Ben's breath hitches. In the video, the creature wasn't alone. There were dozens of them. A whole colony, hanging from the branches like massive, pale bats, watching the group from the moment they stepped off the road. And then, Ben notices something else on the camera screen. In the recording of their final flight through the woods, right before they reached the road. David had fallen. The real David had been caught by a claw from above. Ben's blood turns to ice. His eyes slowly move from the camera screen up to the rearview mirror. He looks at the back of David's head in the passenger seat. Ben. Voice trembling, whispering, "David." The figure in the passenger seat doesn't turn around. But its shoulders begin to twitch, vibrating with a strange, unnatural movement. A wet, rhythmic clicking sound begins to fill the confined space of the SUV. The figure's neck twists around with a horrific, bone-snapping crunch, turning a full 180 degrees to face Ben. The face is a pale, eyeless mask of flesh. The mouth splits open from ear to ear, revealing rows of needle-like teeth. When it speaks, it uses Ben's own voice, perfectly synchronized with the flashing red light of the dying camera. Creature, in Ben's voice. "We're out. We made it." From inside the locked SUV, a final, blood-curdling scream echoes out into the empty forest, before being swallowed entirely by the silent trees.